Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Did Zhao Liying just shade Wang Yibo on live broadcast? Or was it all part of a master plan? What if we told you that what looked like criticism was actually a secret shout-out? And that behind the scenes, Chen Xiao has just dropped a revelation that flips everything upside down. Welcome to Star Watch Now, where we uncover the truth behind the glitz and glam. Grab a seat, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see celebrity friendships forever. It started with a single moment, one line, one expression, one subtle tone. Zhao Liying, during what seemed like an ordinary PK livestream, made a comment that instantly caught fire online. On the surface, it felt like a light jab, a playful yet pointed critique aimed at Wang Yibo's performance style. Her words were clipped and sharp, and in a digital age where nuance is often lost in translation, the internet reacted in the only way it knows how, fast and furious. Clips were trimmed within minutes. Headlines framed the moment as a dramatic fallout. Some fans defended her, claiming she was just being honest. Others saw it as unprovoked and disrespectful. The buzz took on a life of its own, spinning a single sentence into a trending storm. For many, it was a shock. These two stars had once shared undeniable chemistry on screen and appeared to respect each other deeply. Had something shifted behind the scenes? Was this the fallout of unspoken tension? But as the dust began to settle, something curious emerged. The song Zhao Liying had seemingly critiqued was not just any random track. It was Wang Yibo's latest release, No Feeling, a song quietly launched without much pre-promotion. This revelation changed everything. It begged the question. Was this moment truly about criticism, or was it a cleverly masked spotlight? In hindsight, the line between mockery and marketing began to blur. For a star as experienced as Zhao Liying, known for her media intuition and poised public image, it's hard to believe such a moment could have been accidental. Her phrasing, timing, and visible expressions may have been calculated to stir just enough attention, not damage but curiosity. And in doing so, she ignited interest in a song that may have otherwise slipped quietly past the noise of the industry. This wasn't just drama, it was strategy, a move wrapped in controversy, but delivering impact. For those who watched closely, it wasn't a fallout at all. It was a form of silent collaboration, an unspoken push in an industry where subtle gestures can generate global waves. Whether intended or instinctual, Zhao Liying's comment became the perfect fuel to drive attention toward Wang Yibo's next chapter. In a world where the entertainment industry often thrives on silence, where unspoken truths are tucked carefully behind smiling interviews and scripted appearances, it is rare for someone from within to speak candidly. But Chen Xiao, an actor known for his steady presence and understated wisdom, did just that. And when he spoke, the industry listened. With calm conviction, Chen Xiao addressed the viral moment between Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo that had taken over fan forums and media headlines. He didn't fan the flames of gossip. Instead, he offered a perspective rooted in experience and intuition, one that pierced through the noise and speculation with unexpected clarity. According to Chen Xiao, what many perceived as a moment of conflict might, in fact, have been something much more nuanced, a deliberate move, perhaps even an act of subtle support. Chen Xiao's words did not come with theatrics. They were measured, thoughtful, and grounded in an understanding of how fame works, how public perception is shaped, and how easily it can be manipulated. He hinted that Zhao Liying's so-called criticism might not have been a jab at all, but a calculated nudge, one designed to draw eyes, to spark conversation, to bring attention to Wang Yibo's new song. After all, in an industry where visibility is everything, sometimes controversy is the most efficient form of promotion. It was a perspective that reframed the entire narrative. And coming from Chen Xiao, someone who had shared the screen and stage with both Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo, his insight carried weight. He wasn't merely defending a colleague. He was lifting the curtain on a far more intricate performance that extended beyond film sets and live streams. It was a reminder that behind the gloss of stardom lie strategic minds, navigating a delicate balance between authenticity and image. But what made Chen Xiao's take even more powerful was the quiet respect embedded in his words. He did not belittle the media frenzy nor the audience's emotions. Instead, he acknowledged that people were drawn to stories, especially those that challenge our understanding of public figures. What he offered was not an answer, but a deeper question. What if we've misunderstood what support looks like in modern fame? Through his calm unveiling, Chen Xiao gave viewers a new lens through which to interpret not only this moment, but countless others in the world of celebrity. He reminded us that not every headline tells the truth, not every silence is indifference, and not every controversy is born of rivalry. Sometimes what seems like shade might actually be light in disguise. In that moment, he shifted the conversation from accusation to appreciation, from viral drama to thoughtful reflection. And in doing so, Chen Xiao didn't just lift the curtain on a single event. He pulled back the veil on the silent strategies that make the entertainment world both fascinating and deeply human. Beneath the surface of stardom, behind every polished interview and staged photograph, lie stories that words often fail to tell. In the world of Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo, much of their connection lives not in what is said out loud, but in what quietly lingers between the lines. Their relationship, whatever shape it may take, whether built on friendship, admiration, or professional alliance, seems to resist the ordinary patterns we're used to seeing in celebrity circles. What makes their dynamic so compelling is its mystery. There's no loud display of closeness, no constant tagging on social media, no collaborative overexposure. And yet, time and time again, they find themselves drawn into each other's orbit. Whether it's Zhao Liying's pointed words during a live stream or Wang Yibo's subtle nod to shared memories in interviews, the moments are rare, but loaded. To those paying close attention, there are patterns in their silences. The way Zhao Liying speaks of Wang Yibo is never indifferent, and Wang Yibo, often reserved with his emotions, appears unusually respectful when her name comes up. There's a tension, one not born of conflict, but of careful navigation. In an industry as relentless and unforgiving as theirs, where every expression can be misread and every gesture misused, perhaps the truest relationships are those that unfold quietly, almost imperceptibly, beneath the spotlight. Their few on-screen collaborations revealed a rare chemistry, gentle, trusting, and effortless. Fans saw it. Directors noticed it. But once the cameras stopped rolling, their interactions became fleeting, as if preserved intentionally, never overexposed to the world. Some call it strategic distance. Others see something more, something tender, something unspoken, that fame itself has no place for. In moments where Zhao Liying appeared to critique Wang Yibo, she also seemed to draw attention to his work. And when Wang Yibo faced public pressure, he never once allowed his name to be used as fuel against her. Mutual restraint, mutual care. That, in itself, says more than public praise ever could. Perhaps theirs is a connection shaped by timing. Two stars with parallel journeys, meeting briefly, supporting quietly, understanding deeply, even as they walk different paths. In a culture that craves clarity and definition, their story remains open-ended, more powerful for what it refuses to label. There is something hauntingly real about a relationship that doesn't need to be validated by constant proof. Their story is one we don't often hear. The story of respect in silence, loyalty in ambiguity, and connection that thrives not despite fame, but because of how gently they hold it between them. To those looking only for drama, this may seem uneventful. But to those who listen closely, there is a quiet intimacy here that no headline can fully capture. And perhaps that's the beauty of it. Some relationships don't need to be defined. They only need to be felt. Wang Yibo has grown from a pop idol into a global brand. 60 to 75% of Lihua's total earnings come from him. He's raced professionally, acted in hit dramas, and even appeared at the Olympic torch relay in Paris. His simple act of picking up the Chinese flag from the ground melted hearts across the globe. And yet, he stays quiet in the face of criticism, choosing actions over arguments. The truth is, Wang Yibo doesn't need to speak. His journey speaks for him. What if Zhao Liying sees something in Wang Yibo, a version of herself from years ago? Ambitious, misunderstood, but fiercely resilient. Both stars have faced public scrutiny, career setbacks, and media pressure. But each time they used the noise to sharpen their focus. Whether this was a marketing move or a genuine inside joke between two veterans of fame, it shows one thing. In an industry full of surface stories, the real connection happens underneath. Here's something fresh. An anonymous source inside a major fashion house hinted that Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo may soon appear in the same global campaign. Not for a film, but for a luxury brand collab. Imagine them on the same runway, standing side by side, from drama co-stars to fashion icons. If that happens, the story might come full circle. So, was it a jab, a trick, or a silent nod of support? Whatever the truth may be, Zhao Liying and Wang Yibo have once again proven that in the spotlight. Nothing is ever as simple as it seems. They're not just stars. They're storytellers, and we're all part of the audience. Speech balloon. If this story sparked your curiosity or made you see them in a new light, do us a favor. Like this video, subscribe to Star Watch now, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next twist in the world of Asian celebrity stories. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, and see you in the next video.